biblical superfoods you need in your daily diet, look down at your hands for a moment. Do your knuckles feel stiff, swollen, or slow to open? When you stand up from your favorite chair, do your knees cry out in protest? Maybe you sat at your kitchen table this morning, staring at a plastic pill box filled with colorful blood pressure pills, blood sugar capsules, and daily pain relievers. You followed the rules. You took the prescriptions. Yet you still wake up feeling tired, sluggish, and heavy before the clock even strikes noon. Deep down, you might be asking yourself a quiet, frightening question. Is this just what getting older is supposed to feel like? Is this where the joy of your golden years simply fades away? I am here to tell you with absolute certainty that the answer is no. Today, we are stepping away from the cold, sterile pharmaceutical aisles and turning back the pages of time. We are opening the ancient scriptures to uncover 12 living, breathing, healing foods. These are not fancy modern health trends, expensive supplements, or laboratory creations. These are the exact rustic foods that nourished ancient prophets, sustained wilderness travelers, and kept kings vibrant into their old age across the Holy Land. And here is the most incredible part. Modern laboratory science, clinical double-blind trials, and university medical centers are now confirming what the Bible declared thousands of years ago. These ancient staples are true medical powerhouses. Stay with me all the way through to number 1. Number 1 is the single most overlooked, mineral-dense ancient seed mentioned in the entire Bible. It costs mere pennies, yet it might just be the single missing key to restoring your daily energy and physical independence. Before we unlock the very first food, please take a quick second to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. When you subscribe, you help us spread this gentle, life-changing biblical wisdom to millions of faithful seniors and families just like yours. Now, take a deep breath, sit back, and let us begin our journey together. Number 12. Figs, the natural pressure valve. Let us begin our journey in the Old Testament, in 2 Kings chapter 20. King Hezekiah was critically ill, suffering from a severe, life-threatening boil. The prophet Isaiah did not offer a complex potion or an unreachable cure. He gave a simple, direct instruction: take a cake of pressed figs and lay it upon the wound. Hezekiah recovered and lived for many more fruitful years. For thousands of years throughout the Middle East, figs were cherished as a primary source of strength. Ancient travelers packed dried figs into their saddlebags for long, demanding journeys through hot, dusty deserts. Today, medical research reveals the exact secret behind why figs preserved human life so effectively. Figs are teeming with dietary potassium, magnesium, and active plant fibers. Potassium acts as a natural relaxant for the smooth muscle walls of your arteries. When your arteries relax, your heart does not have to pump nearly as hard. Your blood pressure settles down naturally without forcing your heart into overdrive. A major clinical study published in the Journal of Human Hypertension proved this exact mechanism. Researchers found that increasing natural potassium intake significantly reduced systolic blood pressure readings in older adults. It acts precisely like a gentle pressure release valve for your entire cardiovascular system. However, a quick and important caution is needed for your daily safety. Dried figs carry a high concentration of natural fruit sugars. If you are actively managing type 2 diabetes or high blood sugar, keep your daily intake modest. Eating 2 dried figs or 3 fresh figs a day gives you all the mineral benefits without overwhelming your bloodstream. Here is a quick, delicious way to use them tomorrow morning. Chop 2 dried figs into small, bite-sized pieces. Stir them directly into a warm bowl of rolled oats along with a pinch of Ceylon cinnamon. This gives you sustained, steady energy without any sudden glucose spikes. Now, let us turn to our next extraordinary ancient fruit. Number 11. Pomegranates, the vessel cleaner pomegranates, are woven deeply into the tapestry of Holy Scripture. In the book of Exodus, images of pomegranates were embroidered right onto the hem of the high priest's sacred robes. Their intricate patterns were sculpted into the solid bronze pillars of King Solomon's magnificent temple. They were honored as a supreme symbol of life, health, and abundant vitality. Modern cardiology now shows us why this jewel-toned fruit was placed in such sacred spaces. Pomegranates contain rare, potent antioxidants known as punicalagins. Punicalagins act like invisible armor for the fragile inner lining of your blood vessels. They prevent bad LDL cholesterol from oxidizing and hardening into thick, dangerous plaque along your arterial walls. Scientists at the Technion Israel Institute of Technology conducted a groundbreaking long-term trial. They provided heart patients with a small daily portion of pure pomegranate juice for 1 full year. The results shocked the medical community. Carotid artery plaque buildup was reduced by up to 30%. Their arteries were literally becoming clearer, smoother, and more flexible. Here is a vital caution to keep in mind before you buy a bottle. Pure pomegranate juice can interact with certain prescription blood thinners and cholesterol-lowering statins. If you take these medications daily, check with your trusted doctor before adding concentrated juice to your diet. To enjoy this ancient remedy safely, follow this simple habit. Pour 4 ounces of pure, unsweetened pomegranate juice into a glass. Dilute it with 4 ounces of cold water to keep it gentle on your digestive tract. Sip it slowly in the afternoon for a crisp, heart-healthy refreshment. Number 10. Extra virgin olive oil, the golden balm in the book of James. The church elders are instructed to pray over the sick and anoint them with oil. Olive trees have stood proudly on the rocky hillsides of Jerusalem for over 3,000 years. To the people of the Bible, olive oil was not just food. It provided light for their lamps, ointment for their wounds, and daily nourishment for their bodies. It was truly the liquid gold of the ancient world. Modern preventive cardiology loves extra virgin olive oil for one major reason: oleic acid. Oleic acid is a healthy monounsaturated fat that calms chronic, low-grade systemic inflammation. Systemic inflammation is the quiet enemy working behind joint stiffness, swollen tissue, and arterial damage. The famous landmark Prodimed study followed thousands of aging adults over 5 long years. Participants who consumed a diet rich in cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil suffered 30% fewer major cardiovascular events. Their joints remained more fluid and their circulation improved dramatically. Here is a practical caution to preserve its healing quality. Olive oil is calorie-dense, so a little bit delivers maximum benefits. More importantly, never heat extra virgin olive oil to high temperatures, as heavy smoke breaks down its healing polyphenol compounds. Keep it raw whenever you can. Take 1 tablespoon of raw, cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil every day. Drizzle it over warm steamed vegetables, fresh greens, or boiled beans right before serving. Your joints and blood vessels will absorb this smooth liquid gold with gratitude. Number 9. Bitter herbs, the digestive reset in Exodus chapter 12. God instructed the Israelites to eat the Passover meal alongside bitter herbs. These wild plants included dandelion greens, wild lettuce, chicory, horseradish, and cilantro. While they served as a spiritual reminder of past hardships, they also provided a critical physical blessing. After long days of travel, These bitter plants kept their digestive systems functioning perfectly. When a bitter compound touches the taste buds on your tongue, an instant nerve signal travels to your brain. Your brain immediately orders your stomach, liver, and pancreas to release digestive enzymes, gastric juices, and bile. This chemical cascade prepares your gut to break down fats, absorb minerals, and prevent uncomfortable gas and bloating. Clinical research published in the medical journal Molecules confirms this remarkable brain-gut connection. Bitter foods act as a natural spark plug for your sluggish digestive tract, helping move food along smoothly. A gentle caution for those with gallbladder concerns. Because bitter herbs stimulate bile production, people with active gallstones should introduce them slowly. Listen to your body as you start. Here is how you can use this ancient trick at dinner tonight. Eat a small hand-sized salad of dark arugula or dandelion greens 10 minutes before your main meal, or steep 1 teaspoon of dried dandelion root in boiling water for 8 minutes. Drink this warm, earthy tea before your heaviest meal of the day to keep indigestion completely at bay. Number 8. Garlic the strength builder. When the wandering Israelites walked through the harsh desert, they longed for the foods they left behind. In Numbers chapter 11, they fondly remembered the garlic, leeks, and onions of Egypt. In ancient times, garlic was distributed to manual laborers to rebuild physical strength, boost endurance, and ward off illness. It was considered both a hearty food and a potent natural medicine. Modern biochemistry pinpoints garlic's power down to an amazing sulfur compound called allicin. Allicin is created only when fresh garlic is crushed, chopped, or chewed. It relaxes the tiny muscular walls surrounding your blood vessels, allowing blood to flow freely through your body. A comprehensive meta-analysis in the Journal of Nutrition analyzed dozens of human clinical trials. Researchers discovered that daily garlic consumption lowered systolic blood pressure as effectively as several standard prescription drugs. It lowered average upper pressure readings by 8 full points, taking immense pressure off the heart. A quick caution regarding garlic intake. Garlic thins the blood naturally. If you are scheduled for an upcoming surgery or take blood-thinning medication, consult your physician before taking concentrated garlic extracts. Here is the secret to unlocking allicin's full healing capacity in your kitchen. Crush 1 fresh clove of garlic with the flat edge of a chef's knife. Let it sit resting on your cutting board for 10 full minutes before cooking it. That brief 10-minute wait gives the active enzymes time to form maximum allicin. Stir it into warm soups, stews, or roasted vegetables just before taking them off the stove. Number 7. Lentils, the sustaining pulse. In Genesis chapter 25, we read the famous story of Jacob and Esau. Esau came in from the fields exhausted and traded his birthright for a single bowl of warm red lentil stew. Lentils were among the very first crops ever cultivated in the Fertile Crescent. They were cheap, stored easily for years, and provided deep, satisfying nourishment to humble families during times of famine. For modern seniors working hard to maintain balanced blood sugar, lentils are an incredible blessing. They are packed with soluble dietary fiber and clean, digestible plant protein. When you eat soluble fiber, it forms a soft, soothing gel inside your digestive tract. This gel slows down the breakdown of carbohydrates, preventing sudden blood sugar spikes after meals. A clinical trial published in the Archives of Internal Medicine evaluated adults with metabolic challenges. Participants who added 1 cup of legumes like lentils to their daily routine saw significant improvements in their hemoglobin A1C levels over 12 weeks. Their long-term blood sugar numbers dropped steadily and safely. A gentle caution for your digestive comfort. If your body is not accustomed to high-fiber foods, lentils can occasionally cause mild gas. Always rinse dry lentils thoroughly in cold water and cook them until they are completely soft. Here is a simple, comforting recipe to try. Simmer 1 cup of brown or red lentils in 3 cups of low-sodium vegetable broth for 20 minutes. Add a pinch of ground cumin and a dash of black pepper. Enjoy half a cup as a warm, grounding side dish alongside your regular dinner. Number 6. Raw honey. The living sweetener King Solomon gave us timeless health advice in Proverbs chapter 16 when he wrote that pleasant words are like a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and health to the bones. Wild honeybees made their hives in the rocky cliffs and hollow trees throughout ancient Judea. Raw honey was used to sweeten simple flatbreads and was applied topically to heal burns and scrapes. Unlike modern white sugar, which is stripped of all nutrients, raw unpasteurized honey is a living food. It contains trace minerals, natural enzymes, beneficial bee pollen, and active antibacterial compounds. It gives you a touch of sweet comfort without causing the violent blood sugar spikes and crashes caused by processed sugars. Scientific reviews in oxidative medicine and cellular longevity highlight raw honey's cellular benefits. It acts as a mild anti-inflammatory agent within your blood vessels while coating and calming irritated throat tissues for restful sleep. Here is an essential caution to keep in mind. Even though raw honey is a natural food, it is still a carbohydrate. If you live with diabetes, keep your portions small and account for it in your daily routine. Also, never feed raw honey to infants under 12 months old. Try this soothing, restorative morning ritual tomorrow. Stir 1 level teaspoon of raw, unfiltered honey into a cup of warm water. Add a fresh squeeze of lemon juice. Drink it slowly on an empty stomach to gently wake up your liver and digestive tract for the day ahead. Number 5. Walnuts, the brain and heart shield. In the Song of Solomon, chapter 6, the writer steps down into the quiet orchard of nuts. Walnut trees have grown wild across the hills of the Middle East for thousands of years. Ancient naturalists often observed that a whole walnut shell looks remarkably like the human skull, while the nut inside mirrors the 2 hemispheres of the human brain. Modern nutritional science has proven that this historical observation was spot on. Walnuts stand completely apart from all other nuts because they are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. ALA is a vital plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that your body cannot produce on its own. It nourishes fragile brain cells, reduces oxidative stress in neural pathways, and keeps your blood vessels elastic. The famous PRODIME trial specifically studied brain performance in aging adults. Seniors who consumed a handful of walnuts every day showed measurable improvements in memory, processing speed, and mental clarity compared to those on a low-fat diet. They are true food for your mind. A practical caution regarding walnut storage. Because walnuts are packed with fragile, healthy oils, they can spoil quickly if left in a warm pantry. Always keep your walnuts in a sealed container inside your refrigerator or freezer to preserve their fresh, sweet flavor. Eat 7 whole walnut halves every afternoon around 3 o'clock. It is the perfect, crunchy snack to beat the afternoon slump and keep your mind sharp. Number 4. Goat's milk and kefir, the bone strengthener in Proverbs chapter 27. The scripture promises that if you care for your livestock, you will have plenty of goat's milk to nourish your household. In the rugged, hilly terrain of ancient Israel, goats were far more practical to raise than large cattle. Families consumed goat's milk fresh from the pail or fermented it into thick curds and simple cheeses. Goat's milk is far easier on the senior digestive system than standard cow's milk. Its fat molecules are much smaller, and it contains lower levels of the difficult-to-digest A1 casein protein. When goat's milk is fermented into kefir, it transforms into an absolute powerhouse of live probiotics. Probiotics replenish the beneficial bacteria living inside your gut microbiome, which naturally decline as you grow older. A study published in the scientific journal Nutrients demonstrated that regular consumption of fermented dairy improves bone mineral density in seniors. It delivers highly absorbable calcium, magnesium, and bioavailable phosphorus directly to your bones. A quick word of caution for those with severe dairy allergies. While goat kefir is usually tolerated well by those with mild lactose sensitivity, individuals with severe dairy protein allergies should exercise care. Drink half a cup of plain, unsweetened goat's milk kefir every morning. You can drink it plain or blend it with a few fresh berries for a creamy, bone-building breakfast treat. Number 3, cinnamon. The metabolism-balanced cinnamon is introduced early in the Bible in Exodus chapter 30 as a primary ingredient in the holy anointing oil. In the ancient world, real cinnamon was prized as a rare luxury traded along distant, dangerous merchant routes. It was held in such high esteem that it was often offered as a gift fit for kings. Its sweet, rich aroma brought warmth and comfort to ancient homes. Modern metabolic research praises cinnamon for its profound impact on insulin sensitivity. Cinnamon contains natural polyphenols that act almost like natural keys, unlocking your cellular doors so glucose can move out of your blood and into your cells for energy. The Annals of Family Medicine reviewed 10 distinct clinical trials involving cinnamon supplementation. The analysis showed that daily cinnamon consumption caused significant reductions in fasting blood glucose levels, total cholesterol, and unhealthy triglycerides. Here is a crucial caution that every senior must know before buying cinnamon. Most inexpensive supermarket cinnamon is cassia cinnamon, which contains high levels of coumarin, a compound that can stress your liver over time. You must look specifically for Ceylon cinnamon, often labeled as true cinnamon, which contains virtually no coumarin and is completely safe for daily use. Add 1/2 teaspoon of ground Ceylon cinnamon to your daily routine. Dust it over warm oatmeal, stir it into whole milk Greek yogurt, or mix it right into your morning coffee grounds before brewing. Number 2. Red grapes and raisins, the joint soother in Deuteronomy chapter 8. The Promised Land is celebrated as a rich land of wheat, barley, fig trees, and abundant grapevines. Grape cultivation was an absolute cornerstone of daily life in ancient Israel. Grapes were enjoyed fresh off the vine, dried in the hot sun into sweet raisins for winter travel, or pressed into wine. They provided constant hydration, natural energy, and mineral protection. Dark red and purple grapes contain a renowned, deeply researched antioxidant called resveratrol. Resveratrol is concentrated heavily inside the dark skins of red grapes. It turns on specialized cellular survival pathways that lower systemic inflammation and protect your joint cartilage from wearing down over time. Scientific studies published in Osteoarthritis and Cartilage looked closely at resveratrol's protective effects. Researchers found that resveratrol helped shield cartilage cells from inflammatory breakdown, reducing joint pain and stiffness in moving joints. It acts like a natural cushion for aging knees and hips. A practical caution regarding raisins and grapes. Because raisins are concentrated fruit, they carry a high sugar density, so keep your portions controlled. Also, grapes are known to carry pesticide residues, so buying organic or washing them thoroughly in salt water is essential. Here is your daily joint soothing recommendation. Enjoy 1 small cup of dark, seedless red grapes with their skins completely intact. Or enjoy 2 tablespoons of dark raisins paired with 6 raw almonds. The healthy fats in the almonds slow down the natural fruit sugars, keeping your blood sugars stable while your joints soak up the benefits. Number 1. Flaxseeds, the ancient mineral powerhouse. We have finally reached our number 1 biblical superfood. In Proverbs chapter 31, the Bible describes the virtuous woman who seeks flax and works willingly with her hands. Flax was cultivated across Egypt and the Holy Land to weave light, breathable linen garments, yet its small golden-brown seeds were prized as an extraordinary food for physical endurance and internal healing. Flaxseed is, without a doubt, the single most impressive ancient superfood for seniors today. It is the world's richest plant source of lignin special polyphenols that support arterial health and balance hormones. It is also packed with plant-based ALA omega-3 fatty acids to quiet joint inflammation. Best of all, flaxseed contains exceptional mucilage fiber. When mixed with water, this unique fiber swells into a soothing, gel-like substance that coats your entire digestive tract. It moves gently through your system, sweeping out cholesterol and promoting regular bowel movements without requiring harsh chemical laxatives. A landmark clinical trial published in the prestigious journal Hypertension produced results that amazed cardiologists. Patients who added 30 grams of milled flaxseed to their daily diet for 6 months experienced a 10-point drop in their systolic blood pressure. That single, simple seed achieved results comparable to major prescription blood pressure drugs. Here is an absolute mandatory caution for flax seeds. Whole flax seeds have a tough outer shell that your stomach cannot break down. They will pass right through you without delivering any nutrients. You must eat ground flax seed to unlock its healing power. Additionally, because ground flax seed contains delicate, healthy oils, keep your bag stored in the refrigerator so it remains fresh and sweet. Here is your ultimate daily strength habit. Take 2 tablespoons of freshly ground flaxseed every morning. Stir them into a glass of warm water, mix them into your breakfast porridge, or fold them into a cup of goat milk kefir. Be sure to drink plenty of pure water throughout the day so the beneficial fiber can do its work smoothly. It is an inexpensive, simple daily gift to your body that changes everything. Let us gently walk back through these 12 ancient blessings given to us for our health. 1. Figs to gently relax your arteries and support safe blood pressure. 2. Pomegranates to clear away plaque and keep your blood flowing freely. 3. Extra virgin olive oil to soothe systemic inflammation and lubricate stiff joints. 4. Bitter herbs to kickstart your stomach acid and prevent uncomfortable bloating. 5. Garlic to lower pressure readings and strengthen your immune defenses. 6. Lentils to steady your blood sugar and provide clean, lasting energy. 7. Raw honey to replace refined sugars while soothing your digestive system. 8. Walnuts to protect your memory, brain cells, and arterial walls. 9. Goat's milk kefir to rebuild bone density and restore a healthy gut microbiome. 10. Ceylon cinnamon to improve insulin sensitivity and support clear metabolism. 11. Dark red grapes to cushion tired joint cartilage and ease daily stiffness. 12. Ground flaxseed to lower blood pressure naturally and keep digestion smooth. God provided these humble living foods thousands of years ago to nourish, sustain, and heal our bodies through every chapter of life. You do not need to overhaul your entire kitchen overnight or try all 12 of these foods at once. Simply pick 1 or 2 that speak directly to what your body is asking for today. Which of these 12 biblical superfoods are you going to try adding to your meals this week? Please scroll down right now and leave a comment below. I read and cherish every single note from our community. If this message brought comfort to your heart or gave you practical hope for your health, please click the like button and subscribe to Senior Food Coach. Share this video with a friend, a neighbor, or a loved one who might need a little encouragement today. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next one.